I remember when I started on this journey, I heard someone said, listen, no one's coming back to help you. No one's coming back to help you. It's you. It's you. You have to do it by yourself. You're all that is. You're all that is. And and that since I've been on this journey, that's been playing in my head. And last night I had a dream, and I was last night I had a dream. I was walking and walking. And it seems like I was walking a long time, and it seems like I was walking for days and days. But somehow I got to the spot, and someone said to me, um, "Call an Uber." I got to the spot because you're so tired. I was drained out, and I still have a little further to go. And someone said, "Call an Uber." And I remember calling the Uber, but somehow it seems as if I was at my destination. And someone said to me, is your phone been off? And because Uber been calling you. And when I missed all the alerts, the text message alert from Uber, that they're coming to pick me up, and they came and left, and somehow I missed the messages. And I woke up, and I'm like, what does this mean? And all I could hear is this journey. If you're listening to me out there, this journey we have to do by ourselves. There's no help coming. We have to figure out a way to um, do this journey by ourselves. In by ourselves, look physically, but we have helps. We have our some people call them in the church. We call them our guardian angels, which we totally ignored. Totally ignored. We don't even ask them because we think we got it. We think we understand the scriptures. We think we understand the spiritual realm. I don't know why. We totally ignore our guardian angels, and some people call them guides, and some people call them spiritual team. I like guides. I really like guides, and you have to just know they're there. So you might listen to this and it says, deep ministers, I can't, this world, I can't do it by myself. But physically by yourself, but spiritually, you have the host of heaven. You have the host of heaven leading you and guiding you, but we have totally ignored their help. So now is the time for us to go inside and ask. And when we're stuck, and when we hear something new, we go inside and ask our guides. Or I think our guides. Some people said I don't know what they consist of, but they have knowledge of the spiritual realm. Some people say it could be some of our ancestors that have passed and gone, and but we choose those guides before we leave heaven. Before we came here, we chose those people to be our guides. So please don't ignore your guides. Get used to ask them. And the biggest guide is your higher self. You hear me talk about our higher self all the time. I really got an idea of why there's a higher self, because you know how they tell us we're atoms fall in race, and somehow our DNA, some I got what should I say the word tampered with. Our DNA was tampered with. You hear about polymers. I hear that a lot in my meditation. Polymers, they were capped. Listen, if you think there's X and Y and all that, our DNA got altered in some form. And so who we truly are. Now we're only two strands. Some of us are, I think I heard 12 strands, 24 strands. And so we, with these 12 strands or 24 strands or 36, whatever you were, you had knowledge of the spiritual realm. You have knowledge of the spiritual realm. So because our polymers was kept, our DNA was tampered with, we only have two strands. So we are in this flesh without our higher self, without the spiritual realm. We're totally lost, totally lost. And if you read Christ's message, if you read the Christ letters, and if you're out there and you think you know why Christ came to this earth, go read the other gospelers. And even if you read the Bible, you get some knowledge that Christ was telling us um, to go inside. Christ was telling us about our higher self. If you read, go read the Gospel of Thomas, go read the Gospel of Philip, go read the secret book of John, go read the book of Mary Magdalene, go read them. Go read the Christ letters. He tells us, he comes to let us know who we are, and that we may understand also the laws of existence. That's why they kill him, because he was going against the church. He was going against the teaching of the church that's still going on today. That this body is all we have, and when we're dead, and we just that's it. No, no. Christ came to tell us that the kingdom of God is within. He came to tell us that the kingdom of God is within, and we need to find it. All those parables about the wedding, about the prodigal son, those parables in the Bible, if we really study them, they're talking about that higher self that's going within and find your higher self. That's why we're here, to know who we truly are, to understand who we truly are. And that's where we have to get back to. So, and that's why nobody can do it for us. We have to do it for ourselves. It's us. Don't wait on anyone. Nobody's going to open the sky and come and get us. Whatever is coming within. That's why when you come to this knowledge, you see all the things they talk about, God's chosen people, God's um, I'm not saying there's probably not a bloodline, a holy grail line, and all that, or a specific place, and you must treat certain people in certain ways. If you really understand who God is, you understand how much He loves all His creation. He loves us equally. So for today, the message is for today is go within. Go within. No one's coming to help you. No one's coming to help you. No one can help you physically. Yeah, you can have support, but there's a work that has to take place within. There's a work that has to take place within. You have to go inside, find the strength within. We did before I talked about we are our own universe. Someone said in the comments says we're our own matrix. We're the operator. It's us. It starts with us and it's going to end with us. It's us. It's us. In spite of what we've learned in religion, and religion helped us to find ourselves, helped many of us to find ourselves, our true self. Because when we read the Bible, we wanted more understanding because whoever write the Bible, they are more have knowledge of the spiritual realms than we do, but they only put it the way that we could understand it in our ego driven self. You know, that if we just get rid of flesh, then maybe we will start ascending, and our true self or higher self will come down and lead us. So please go. If you hear this message today, go inside. Go inside yourself. No one's coming to help us. No one's coming to help. We have all the help we need. We have all the help we need. Stop looking outside yourself and look within. All the help you need, you have. You go ask your spiritual team. You want to call them guides? They're here to help you. I do. Ask them. Ask them whatever you're feeling in your body, whatever quest. If you hear this message, ask them about this message. They'll send it to you some way on your phone. You'll be surprised. Get used to how the spiritual realm works. Oh, you have everything. You are the creator of this universe. You are the creator with your mind and your thoughts. Create the world you want to live in. If you out there today, and and we have homeless people out there, and I know the first thing we'll probably blame the government. But even them out there, they too have the power within them to create the world they want to live in. And that's the new message, and that's what we have to go out there and tell them. Listen, the breath of God lives within you. You can get up every day just by thinking, just by wanting, just by thinking and speaking and your emotions. Let it go towards things that you want. If you want that house, you want that job, you want healing, you want a good marriage, you want a good man, you listen. You created itself. You are the creator. You are the creator. So, if you hear this message, no one's coming to help us. It's all you. Start finding your strength, start finding your weakness. And before I go too, I don't want it seems like it's easy, because when you start this journey, you're gonna come into things that you're gonna think it's the devil and all that. But guess what? It's the dark spot that you've hidden all these years. You have to come and face them, and that's how you cleanse yourself and cleanse your mind, and cleanse yourself and cleanse your mind, to get rid of some of the things that's been hindering you, that's causing you to dependent on this world, to cause you not to see who you truly are. It's a work, but it's a work for you and yourself, and you helping yourself, you help your family, and then the world at large. So don't think it's just you helping yourself, because when you heal from all the traumas, so what becoming conscious, and if you're out there, anyone out there can tell you, it's like things you thought you got over, they come up and you just deal with it. You forgive some things, you have to forgive, something you have to be strong about, something you have to be strong about. And don't think, oh, this is the devil. No, the devil is your ego, the devil is your flesh. Yes, there's a force out there working against us, don't want us to know who we are. But yet, we have all the spiritual team to lead us and guide us into all truth. And even Him knowing, once you know who we are, just like I described what happened to Adam in the garden, the goal on this earth, I know we see money, we see everything. The goal on this earth, it's not money. When you see why? No, they want your energy. They want to put you in fear. They want to put you in a place that you create the realm, you create this earth they want you to create. It's time for us to renew our mind and create the earth that we want. Create the earth that we want. So don't think it's all about money and the rich and the this now. Everything is spiritual. Everything is energy and vibration and frequency and consciousness. That's what this is about. Because any day these sleeping giants wake up, it's the end of everything that we see. That's not fear to us, and that's not balance to us. The fight is for us not to know who we are. The fight is for us to be fearful. The fight is against fear. The fight is against slave mentality. The fight is against we not knowing that we are even just as powerful or even more powerful spiritually than the enemy. That's who we are. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. God bless.